is up, everybody? It's your boy, King Boys Productions, and I'm back at it with another reaction video. So today, we are here with Wallen, I Ain't Coming Back, featuring Post Malone. Now, last week, this came out about a week ago now. It's been out for a minute. The reason I didn't react to it is because, well, there was only this one song coming out that God dang. Okay. Sorry. There was only this one song coming out that I was going to react to. And I honestly, like, last weekend was like Easter and stuff. I just kind of had a busy weekend. I didn't really have a ton of time to record. So I, didn't record. Didn't record. But I did some gaming stuff. So you'll see that stuff soon. I'm going to be honest, guys. I've kind of been focusing a little bit more on the gaming channel just recently. Just because, like, I don't know. I've been having just a lot more fun. Like, the reaction videos are always going to be fun. They're always going to be there. But I'm going to still post here, of course, but it's hard when they're constantly, like, the views on the reaction videos, they fluctuate so much that it's, like, kind of crazy. But also, I just in general haven't been doing YouTube as much because I've just been more busy than I ever have in my life. Like, I just have a lot of stuff going on. In my personal life, I've been working on a lot of these short films with some friends and stuff like that. Been doing that. Been actually working a lot on music, which is super fun. And I've always, my entire life, I always wanted to do music, but I was always very scared to. And then I eventually just released some songs, and I've really enjoyed how they've turned out. Obviously, I dropped the album earlier this year. I'm working on some new stuff. Hopefully, I'll have a song. Not hopefully. The song is done. But I just have a few other things to finish. But I'm hoping to drop that at the end of May, which will be super fun, like a song for the summer. But I've just been focusing. I've been trying to do a lot of different stuff that I haven't had too much time to sit down and record. And honestly, and if I'm, like, again, I want to be transparent. Reaction videos, at this point, are probably the least fun to do. And I don't know why I'm not, that part of it kind of stinks, but I don't know. That's kind of how I feel. What I was thinking, though, is that I know that I'm going to have more money coming in the next couple weeks because I just got a new job. So I'm going to be starting that. But I'm going to be a little busy with that. But, I'm getting paid more. So I will have more money coming in. So one of my first big investments that I want to get is a new computer. I've been making videos on the same old laptop. I've had this laptop since high school, and it's almost been 10 years since I've been in high school. Like, this laptop and me have gone through a lot together. Like, I love this laptop, but it's old and it runs slow and certain things don't run very well on it. Because of that, I would love to get like a PC and do stuff on there. And I was thinking, if I got a PC, like, maybe I would start doing some like streaming and stuff like that. And I feel like if I did like some streaming, it might be fun to do, like, I could record a bunch of content at the same time. Like, oh, maybe I'll stream every Friday night or something like that. Or I'll stream every Saturday or something like that. I don't even know what my schedule would be. But, like, it would be like, okay, I'm going to stream these days. Cool. I'm going to do some reactions, and then I'll play some games. Cool. I mean, I don't know. It could be something cool. It might be something in the future. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends on how everything goes. But anyway, I'm sorry. I just had to get that off because I know that videos have been more scarce than they ever have before on this channel. So I'm just letting you guys know as to why. And also, last thing, sorry for the long intro. I have started posting shorts on this channel, like YouTube shorts. I'm sorry if it blows up your notifications, but shorts I've noticed have been a good way to make your channel do better, like get views on certain videos and just actually like make your channel more popular. So I've been trying to experiment with posting some shorts on here. You guys, I mean, they're from the videos, so if you guys watch the videos, you don't need to watch the shorts unless you want to, but just so you know that if stuff keeps popping up, that's why. But anyway, let's get into this song. I'm excited. Post Malone, Wallen, let's go.
I drink beer and I dip skull, guess I'm a rambler. Cause I can't not be on the road, might be a lost cause. Cause I'll be out till the lights are on and I'm a gambler. I'll take the over on the underdog. Girl, half of this town has got a name for me, and I can't say I don't agree. But the night I said I'm leaving, I turned into Richard Petty. Broke my heart so I got even in my 97 Chevy. Now I'm walking on this water mixed with Johnny Walker Black. There's a lot of reasons I ain't Jesus, but the main one is that I ain't coming back. Oh no,
Okay.
no, I ain't coming back. You call me the devil.
What a weird, like, that is just such a strange chord. There's a lot of reason I ain't Jesus, but the one main one is I ain't coming back. What a weird chorus.
Then you told me where to go throw your pebbles. I'll be somewhere getting stoned, girl, it ain't my fault. Ain't no need to wait 3 days. I might be a lot of things, but I ain't your saving grace. Yeah, the night I said I'm leaving, I turned into Richard Petty. Broke my heart so I got even in my 97 Chevy. Now I'm walking on this water mixed with Johnny Walker Black. There's a lot of reasons I ain't Jesus, but the main one is that I ain't coming back.
That chorus.
Oh no, no, I ain't coming back. Girl, half of this town has got a name for me, but there's
I wonder
one
why.
I'll never be. No, cause the night I said I'm leaving, I turned into Richard Petty. Broke my heart and I got even in my 97 Chevy. Now I'm walking on this water mixed with Johnny Walker Black. There's a lot of reasons I ain't Jesus, but the main one is that I ain't coming back. Oh no, no, I ain't coming back.
Alright. I'm gonna be honest, that one, I liked it, but I didn't, I feel like their first collab I liked a little better, I am some mail. The chorus was a bit weird, like, whatever. I just think the whole premise of being like, there's a lot of reasons I ain't Jesus, but the one main one is I ain't coming back. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I just thought it was a little silly. But I'm excited for. I know his. I think his album. Did it come out already? It looked like it might have come out already. Morgan Wallen. But I'm not like, I've always said this. Like, I like some of his stuff. I'm not gonna sit down and I'm not gonna sit down and react to a whole Morgan Wallen album. I'm just not. That's not who I am. But maybe if there's some good songs on there, they might go on the playlist, whatever. I'm sure my sister will let me know because she's a big Morgan Wallen fan. She's actually going to one of the concerts at some point. I don't know. Big fan. Which I'm like, hey, cool. I like that, you have, I feel like everybody needs like their favorite artist. And I think I know my sister's is Morgan Wallen. So that's cool. But speaking of Post Malone, actually, I am going to the Post Malone concert. It's in a few weeks here now. It's in Detroit, actually, because, you guys know I'm from Michigan. But my mom actually got tickets and she was like, hey, would you want to go to this? And I was like, yeah. It's a Post Malone and Jelly Roll at Ford Field in Detroit in mid-May. So I'm very excited. I got a plane ticket. I'm flying back home. It's actually my mom and my sister. My sister's a big country fan, so I think that's kind of cool too, because it's like we have different vibes of music. And I've always been a Post Malone fan. I know that a lot of people were criticizing his Coachella set because he turned a lot of his songs, like, did a country vibe to him, but honestly, he's in like his country era, and if he continues in this era, and I don't see why stop now, but I can see why he would do those songs in that kind of vibe. I'm sure at some point in his career he's going to go back to doing his songs the original ways and not like countrifying them or whatever. But I mean, for now, I think it's cool. So I'm excited to see what he does for that tour, and honestly, like who he brings out, like at certain shows, because like, you know, obviously he's in the, you know, he was in the rap game for early in his career, so he became friends with a lot of those guys. But then now we're with Jelly Roll, and this is like a more of a country show. So who the hell is he gonna bring out? I don't know. Again, I'm not the biggest, and I always say I'm not the biggest country fan, yet I've done like hella country this year reactions, and I literally am doing 2 today, because I'm doing this one, and then I'm doing the Shabuzi album. But like, I always say like, I'm not the biggest country fan, and then I do like a bunch of country stuff. But if he brings someone out, like a big country artist, you know, I'm sure like a lot of people there, oh, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's cool, you know. Whereas like if he would have brought out like Eminem or something, because he's in Detroit, I'd be like, oh, I don't know. But anyway, if you guys did like, please leave a like, please subscribe. Original videos in the description down below if you'd like to check that out for yourself. And until next time, it's your boy, King Boys Productions. Squaw!
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt, tripping off this blunt. So I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no, don't run from the black hole sun.